Hi everyone, and welcome back to English Narrator. I'm Natasha, and I'll be your guide today. If you're joining us for the first time, we share daily videos to help you speak and understand English more naturally and confidently. In this episode, you'll sharpen your English listening skills and grow more confident using real-world English. Today's topic is both useful and practical. It's designed to help you become more fluent and better at understanding everyday English faster. We'll explore natural conversations, daily habits, and short stories based on real-life situations. By the end of this lesson, you'll be more comfortable catching the rhythm and flow of how English is really spoken. Let's explore everyday conversations and common phrases you can use at home, outside, or with friends. These simple expressions are the ones native speakers use all the time, often without even thinking about them. We'll break them down, see how to use them in context, and understand why they help you sound more natural. Daily greetings. Let's begin with morning greetings. When you meet someone early in the day, you can say, "Good morning. How are you doing today?" A polite reply could be, "I'm great, thank you." And you? You could also say, "It's a lovely morning, isn't it?" Or, "Hope your day starts well." Talking about breakfast. At home, you might say, "Have you had breakfast yet?" If not, someone might answer, "Not yet, I'm just about to make some tea." To describe your breakfast, "I had toast and eggs this morning." Or simply, "I just finished eating, it was delicious." To offer something, "Would you like some coffee?" A polite response, "Yes, please. A cup would be lovely." At the grocery store, if you need help, ask, "Excuse me, where can I find the milk?" Or, "Do you have any fresh fruits today?" At the counter, say, "I'd like to pay for these, please." When the cashier gives you the price, reply, "Here you go, thanks." Before leaving, "Have a good day." And they may say, "You too, take care." Meeting a friend at the park, you might say, "Hey, it's so good to see you again." And, "It's been a while. How have you been?" To share your own news, "I've been a bit busy, but I'm happy we met today." To suggest something, "Shall we sit and chat for a while?" To ask about them, "So, how's life been treating you?" Ordering at a cafe, when you walk in, say, "Hi, a table for one, please." Or, "A table for two, please." To ask for the menu, "Could I see the menu, please?" To order, "I'd like a veggie sandwich and a lemon tea, please." To ask for a recommendation, "What do you suggest today?" After eating, "That was delicious, thank you." To pay, "Could I get the bill, please?" Conversations at work or school. When arriving, say, "Good morning. How was your evening?" To check in with a coworker or classmate, "How's your day going so far?" To answer, "It's going well, been a busy morning." To ask for help, "Would you mind helping me with this?" Or, "Do you have a moment to talk about this?" And don't forget, "Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it." Before leaving, "Have a nice evening. See you tomorrow." Asking for directions, you can say, "Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the nearest supermarket?" Or, "Is there a post office nearby?" When someone helps you, "Thank you. That really helped." Making plans, say, "Would you like to grab coffee sometime?" If they agree, "Sounds good. When are you free?" Reply, "Saturday afternoon works for me, how about you?" To confirm, "Great. Let's meet at 3 at the cafe." Visiting the doctor. At the clinic, say, "Hello, I have an appointment with Dr. Allen at 10. To explain your condition, "I've had a sore throat for a few days." Or, "I feel tired and have a bit of a headache." At the end, "Thanks, doctor, I'll follow your advice." Phone conversations. Answer with, "Hello, this is Natasha speaking. If you didn't catch something, sorry, could you repeat that?" To end politely, "Thanks for the call, talk to you soon." Online messaging. Start with, "Hi, how's your day going?" To request something, "Would you mind sharing the details with me?" To close politely, "Thanks again, have a great day." Ending a face-to-face conversation. Wrap up by saying, It was lovely talking to you. Let's catch up again soon. And finish with, take care, bye. These phrases are all part of real daily life. The more you listen, repeat, and practice, the more natural they will feel. Now that you've learned how to use these conversations, it's time to move one step further. Describing your daily routine. Talking about your routine is one of the easiest ways to practice speaking English. It helps you build fluency and makes everyday conversations easier. Let's go through your day, from morning to night, and I'll share useful words and expressions to help you sound more natural. Morning routine. You can start with, I usually wake up around 6 in the morning. Or, I get up early, around 6:30 a.m. Then say, the first thing I do is brush my teeth, wash my face, and take a quick shower. If you have a drink, I like a cup of tea before starting the day. Or, I usually drink warm water right after waking up. Breakfast and leaving home. You can say, I prepare breakfast around 7 o'clock. I usually eat toast with some fruit, or sometimes just a smoothie. To talk about going out, I leave home at 8 o'clock to go to work. I take the bus, and it usually takes 30 minutes. At work or school, start with, I begin work at 9 a.m. Or, my classes start around 9 o'clock. To explain your tasks, I spend my day in meetings or working on different projects. I also check emails and attend lessons. To describe a busy day, today was packed. I had a lot to do, but it went well. Describing your daily routine in English. If you're wondering how to talk about your daily routine in English, this lesson will guide you step by step. Let's begin with your morning schedule. You can say, my day is filled with tasks. I have continuous meetings throughout the morning. Or for lunch, I usually take my lunch break around 1 p.m. I often eat with my coworkers. I grab a quick bite at a nearby cafe. Now, let's talk about the afternoon. You might say, after lunch, I get back to my work. I usually have a few more meetings and spend time wrapping up my tasks before the day ends. Feeling tired? By late afternoon, I start feeling a bit drained, so I usually make myself a cup of tea to recharge. Now, on to your evening routine. You could say, I finish work at around 5 p.m. and make my way home. The commute takes me about 40 minutes. Once I'm back, I like to unwind for a while. Talking about evening activities, I enjoy going for a walk in the park to relax. Sometimes, I meet friends for a coffee. I usually start preparing dinner around 7 p.m. When it's dinner time, I prefer cooking something simple and nutritious. I like trying new dishes. Dinner is often a time to sit with my family and catch up. Your nighttime routine might go like this. After dinner, I spend some time watching TV or reading a book. I sometimes scroll through social media before bed. To describe going to sleep, I usually go to bed at around 10 p.m. and aim for at least 7 hours of sleep. Before sleeping, I set an alarm for the next morning. Upgrading your vocabulary. Instead of saying, I wake up, try, I get up early to make the most of my day. I'm a morning person and enjoy the quiet time. Instead of I eat breakfast, say, I begin my day with a healthy breakfast. It gives me energy and focus. Instead of I go to work, you might say, I head out to the office. I usually commute by train. Instead of I work, try, I manage different tasks throughout the day and collaborate with my team. Instead of I relax, you can say, I wind down after a long day and allow myself to rest and recharge. Connecting ideas clearly. To describe your day smoothly, use linking phrases. First, I get up around 6 a.m. Then I take a shower and get dressed. After that, I have breakfast and check my phone. Later, I leave for work. In the evening, I relax and spend time with my family. Finally, I go to bed at around 10 p.m. These connectors help make your story easy to follow. Example of a complete daily routine. On a regular day, I wake up around 6 a.m. First, I brush my teeth and take a shower. Then, I prepare breakfast and enjoy a warm cup of coffee. After breakfast, I leave for work. My job starts at 9 a.m. and I spend the day in meetings or working on assignments. Around 1 p.m., I take a break and eat a sandwich. In the afternoon, I focus on finishing my projects. At 5 p.m., I return home, go for a short walk, and later prepare dinner. In the evening, I like to read or watch something light. By 10 p.m., I head to bed, ready for the next day. Short story practice, real-life examples. Let's practice some real-life English with short stories that use today's vocabulary. 1. Anna's morning at school. Anna is a primary school teacher. She wakes up at 6 a.m. to prepare for her day. She makes a hot cup of tea and has a simple breakfast. Then she goes over her class notes before leaving. Today, she has a lot to do. There's a student project and a parent meeting. At school, she heads straight to the teacher's lounge to organize her papers. She teaches a new lesson and helps students with their questions. During break, she chats with coworkers and walks in the schoolyard. By noon, she feels good because everything went as planned. Vocabulary. Lesson plan, a guide for teaching. Head straight to, go directly. When as planned, happen smoothly. Try saying, I head straight to the office in the morning. My day went as planned. 2. Liam's weekend adventure. Liam is a graphic designer who enjoys nature. Last weekend, he went hiking with friends. They packed snacks, water, and a first aid kit before heading to a forest trail. The path was steep, but the view was amazing. After hours of hiking, they reached the top of a hill. They sat down, had a snack, and enjoyed the fresh air. It was quiet and peaceful. When they got home, Liam felt tired but very happy. Vocabulary. Trail, a hiking path. Steep, going upward sharply. First aid kit, a small box with health supplies. Peaceful, calm and relaxing. Say, we hiked a steep trail and enjoyed the peaceful view. 3. Mia's job interview. Mia just finished college and applied for a job at a tech company. She prepared well, reviewed her resume and practiced her answers. On interview day, she wore formal clothes and arrived early. She greeted the staff politely and waited. During the interview, she answered questions with confidence and asked about the company. A few days later, she was thrilled to get a job offer. Vocabulary. Resume, a document listing experience. Greeted politely, said hello kindly. Thrilled, very happy. Say, I greeted the manager politely. I was thrilled to hear the news. 4. Ella's birthday party. Ella celebrated her birthday with a small gathering. She invited friends, decorated her living room with lights, and made snacks. When her friends arrived, they brought her gifts and shared laughs over music and games. Later, they surprised her with a cake and sang. Ella made a wish and felt grateful for the special night. Vocabulary. Gathering, small group celebration. Decorated, added festive items. Grateful, thankful. Say, I decorated my room for the party. I felt grateful for the celebration. Daily English practice, common conversations and listening tips. Let's explore everyday English through simple conversations and useful phrases. These examples will help you speak more naturally and build confidence. Conversation 1. Meeting someone new, we began with a friendly exchange. The other person said, "Nice to meet you." This is a polite phrase to use when you're meeting someone for the first time. Another phrase was, "Are you from this area?" You can use this to ask where someone is from. And when returning the same question, try, "What about you?" One of the speakers said, "It's been quite a journey." This means they've had a meaningful experience. When someone agreed with a suggestion, they said, "That's a great idea." It's a kind and polite way to agree. Speaking head practice saying these aloud to become more comfortable using them in everyday conversation. Conversation 2. At a coffee shop, let's go to a cafe scene. I was greeted with, "Good morning. What can I get for you today?" I replied, "Good morning. I'd like a medium latte, please." Then I was asked, "Would you like sugar or milk with that?" I said, "No sugar, just a little extra milk, please." The barista nodded and asked, "Anything else?" I added, "Yes, I'll have a blueberry muffin too." She smiled and said, "That will be $5.50. I handed over the money. "Here you go, thank you." She replied, "Thanks. Your order will be ready shortly. I said, thanks. Key phrases. I'd like. Polite way to order something. Anything else? Used to ask if the person wants more. Here you go. Friendly way to hand something over. Your order will be ready shortly. Commonly heard in service places. Speaking head practice these to feel more natural when ordering food or drinks. Conversation 3. Talking about hobbies, I asked. Do you have any hobbies? Sophie replied, yes, I love drawing in my free time. Then she asked, how about you? I said, I enjoy reading novels and taking walks outdoors. I followed up with, what kind of things do you usually draw? She answered, mostly nature scenes and sometimes people. I replied, that sounds fun. How long have you been doing that? Sophie said, since high school. It really helps me relax. I said, that's lovely. I'd like to see your artwork someday. She smiled and said, sure, I can show you some next time. Useful phrases. Do you have any hobbies? Ask about interests. How about you? Return the question. That sounds fun/interesting. Show interest. I'd like to see it. Express curiosity. Speaking head use these to start conversations and connect with others. Conversation 4. Asking for help. Let's practice how to ask for help in a respectful way. I said, excuse me, can you help me with something? A kind person responded, of course. What do you need? I asked, I'm trying to find the closest bus stop. Do you know where it is? They replied, yes, go straight ahead and it'll be on your right, just past the market. I thanked them. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your help. They said, you're welcome. Have a nice day. I replied, you too. Key phrases. Excuse me, can you help me? Polite way to ask. Do you know where it is? Ask for directions. I really appreciate it. Show gratitude. You're welcome. Respond to thanks. Speaking head practice these before going out. They'll boost your confidence in public. How to practice with these conversations to get the most from these examples. Listen carefully. Repeat each line out loud. Pause the video and speak the full conversation yourself. Record your voice to hear your pronunciation and fluency. Create your own conversations using the same patterns. Speaking head, even just 5 minutes a day makes a big difference. The more you repeat and use these phrases, the more natural your English will become. Confidence comes with daily practice, and you're already doing great. Final tips. How to improve your listening skills. Let's talk about how to keep improving your English through daily listening. Tip 1. Stay consistent. Consistency is key. Set aside at least 10 to 15 minutes daily to listen to English. Whether it's a podcast, a video, or a short dialogue, daily exposure helps your brain adapt. Tip 2. Practice active listening. Don't just hear the words, listen to them. Ask yourself, what is the speaker feeling? What do they mean? What's their tone? This makes your listening sharper and helps you understand more deeply. Tip 3. Use the right materials. Don't jump into advanced content too fast. Start with easy conversations like the ones in this video. As you grow more comfortable, move to podcasts, shows, or interviews. Tip 4. Repeat and copy. Repetition builds memory. Listen again and again. Try shadowing. Repeat what the speaker says in real time. Mimic their rhythm, stress, and intonation. This will improve your fluency. Tip 5. Make learning enjoyable. Choose topics you like. Music, stories, comedy, sports. The more fun you have, the easier it is to keep going. Your simple listening routine. Here's a plan you can follow every day. Morning. Listen to a short conversation, 5 to 10 minutes, to start your brain in English mode. Afternoon. While commuting or doing chores, play a podcast or story in English. Evening. Repeat phrases aloud from a lesson or video. Practice pronunciation. You're doing wonderfully by taking action today. English fluency doesn't happen in one day, but if you keep showing up, step by step, it will happen. Thank you for learning with me today. If you found this lesson helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more friendly and easy-to-follow English lessons. Tap the bell icon to stay updated. And most importantly, keep practicing, keep listening, and enjoy the journey. You've got this.